Hey Leo, Mariah here. I'm going to go ahead and get into your general reading for the month of December. Hopefully all of you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. And hopefully this holiday season for you is one that's very beautiful. So I'll tell you this. I was doing a little meditation over your energy. And you know what, Leo? I'm just going to give it to you straight like I always do. The light switch. The light switch. That's what happens in December. It's the light switch for you. It clicks. Some of you right now, it may have clicked for you already. Others of you, you're still working on it, still finding your way. But there's something about flipping on the switch. A sense of, let me say it like this, and I'm just going to be so honest before I even touch these cards. And this is just straight from the spirit. There's something that is so empowering, and I would tell you your hidden truth to your greatest strength and your greatest asset that you could possibly ever have. And I mean ever have in this lifetime. You want to know what that secret is, Leo? A lot of people don't know this, but it's right in front of them. A lot of people don't think about it, but it's literally right in front of you. That's self-awareness. That's your greatest strength you can have is your self-awareness, Leo. And I mean that. And I'm just going straight into the message before even touching these cards. Me and Spirit just having a conversation right now. When I tell you self-awareness, and that's something that you truly need to hone into in this month of December, but not only that, throughout the rest of your life, is self-awareness. How have you played it small in your life? How have you played it small in different areas of your life and different facets of your life? Where can we look within ourselves, but also externally in our lives? Where can we actually assess those situations and really look at where we played it small? And that's something that I just feel so called. Damn, don't get emotional, bitch. I'm getting emotional, girl. Oh my God. I'm sorry. You know, I go there with you guys. I'm so sorry. But, you know, there's a need for you here, Leo, to honor all of the different aspects about yourself. At times we can diminish ourselves. Right? We can definitely diminish ourselves. But there's something very sacred, very beautiful, and very unique about you. And certain situations that you will face in your life, have faced, or will continue to face, will show you just how beautifully unique and how sacred you are. But it takes a sense of self-awareness to realize it. And how self-aware are you? And I'm just so caught. I'm just so pulled to ask you, Leo, sincerely, me to use like one-on-one like it always is. How self-aware are you of all of the uniquely beautiful things about you and all of the ways you've played it small in your life? And how in all of the different areas, or maybe a specific area, you're currently playing it small. And why? Why is that, Leo? Why do we allow ourselves to diminish our light? Especially when you were born into this world, you were given a universally divine gift of having a spotlight shine brightly and beaming on you every freaking step you take in this world. You naturally have the power of the sun behind you, so why do we diminish ourselves and play it small? And there's a sense here, and again, I'm just going straight from spirit. This is just straight from the soul here, me to you. Looking at certain situations in your life that showed you how much you will let yourself go through things before saying enough is enough. I want more and I desire more for myself. Really assessing those situations, whether good, bad, or indifferent. Really looking at those situations and being able to now honor them in the month of December as we close up this year. Being able to truthfully honor these situations that allowed you to play it small, whether it was self-imposed or as an external factor. And being able to look at these situations that allowed you to play certain things small or play yourself small. And being able to realize that all of those situations in this year, and even throughout your lifetime, taught you how to stand in your power and to never give it away. And honestly, Leo, how could you really resent anything that gave you so much in the end? Truthfully. How could you really look at something in a negative light or as a hindrance that showed you so much about yourself? And that's why I say this self-awareness is not only all of our greatest power, but in the month of December, it will be your super strength. And I mean that. Being able to look at these situations that really showed you who your true character was, what your greatest strength is, what your greatest weakness is, what are your shortcomings, what are your strengths, and deciding no longer to play it small. Deciding to look in the mirror and say, you know what? I am enough. I don't need to be more of this or more of that or more of what other people want me to be or want to make me out to be. For my own self, I am enough. And feeling it to the deepest pit of your gut that you are enough because you are. And I'm not sure as to why this message needs to be presented to you, Leo. It's a lesson that and a message that all of us can take, but specifically for you in the month of December, it's very strong here. So for my Leos in the month of December, what do they need to know, Spirit? What do my Leos need to know in the month of December? Going into 2022 for you, Leo, we no longer can play it small. We no longer should minimize ourselves. Whether it's our own fear of accepting our own God-given spotlight that the universe provided to us, or even in the sense of other people not wanting to shine so brightly that way it casts a shadow on others. No. Bump all that. You were given a gift and you were given a light. This upcoming year in the month of December, Spirit's asking you to be very self-aware. Very self-aware of the fact that you were given this spotlight to shine brightly, but also self-aware of our own deficiencies, where we lack, where our shortcomings are, and being able to self-evaluate ourselves, to be able to go ahead and remedy or resolve or fix those areas of ourself that we may not even know unconsciously is a hindrance to our own growth. Whew. See, then y'all start getting me preachy. And then as soon as I hear come Denzel Washington, then getting them Denzel Washington comments. You know, we got two for you. We got water, spirit, emotions, memory, life force, and we also have the seer, future prospects, decisions to make, seeking guidance. See, the thing about this is, Leo, you have to dig deep, and I mean really deep. And once you're able to recognize certain things about yourself, that's self-awareness, and also being able to give yourself what you've been wanting from others or what you've been wanting out of life or been expecting out of life, that's when you can really start to give those pieces back to yourself, once you're very self-aware. See, the future here, going into 2022, there's a lot of decisions you need to make. There's a lot of imperative moves that you will need to align yourself with. And with seeking guidance here, a lot of times we look external for guidance. A lot of times we look external for the answers. And don't get me wrong, looking externally can help us put the pieces of what we may feel is lacking or not sure of ourselves within together. But with that seeking guidance, there's a need for you to look within and seek what it is that you've been looking for all along on the outside. Again, how are you playing it small? How are you playing it small here, Leo? Know who you are and own it. And if other people or if other circumstances or situations, if they don't see the value of who you are, let them go. Self-worth, self-awareness, and self-love will not allow you to deal with these kind of people that don't see your worth or value. It won't. And I have to say to my ones who are going through something emotionally turbulent in the month of December, because this is the energy that I'm just getting. If you're going through any type of pain, feel through it and get through it. You have to feel the emotions. Don't ignore them. Embrace them. Don't try to cope by doing something unhealthy, because you will not heal and the issue will continue to pop up in your life unexpectedly. Stop running. Stop running from issues and traumas and address them and fix them. Again, self-awareness. That is your key strength here in the month of December. Be the best version of yourself inside and out. And you can only do that through self-awareness, Leo. What else does my Leos need to know in the month of December, Spirit? Four of Cups. The month of December requires you to be by water as possible as you can, whether that's taking a bath, whether it's taking a cold shower to shock the nervous systems, almost doing like a physical reset of the body. You need to be in water as frequently as you can this month. Again, whether it's to a bath or taking more showers this month than you normally would, especially if you're in a location where it's cold outside and it's winter and you can't get to a lake or you can't get to the beach. If you're in the South like me and it's still warm out, get by the water. But there's some form of disappointment, whether it's in the month of December or that you've been experiencing. But I love the Four of Cups in the sense of looking at the glass half empty instead of half full, right? Knowing that there's still possibilities out there for you. Opportunity beckons. And that's the thing about it. It's imminent and it's on the horizon here for you going into 2022. So if something has disappointed you, whether it's within yourself, the lack of esteem, the lack of self-worth, this lack of self-love, and I don't mean self-care. I don't mean spa days and getting your hair done and hanging out with the fellas at the bar. I mean actually meditating, praying, affirmations, reading literature about health and self-improvement or about self-help or about self-love. Doing things that proactively will allow you on a daily basis to align yourself better with your true soul self. Your soul is crying out for you. And that's what I feel here, Leo. Your soul is crying out for you to be in alignment with its true self in the month of December. Now, what does that look like for you? How do you go about getting in alignment with the soul? You know, we let all these extra things and mundane things of our life or traumas or pain suffocate the voice of our souls. And your soul is asking you, why am I getting emotional? Fuck. I hate this. See, I love doing your readings, but then I hate because and then I start going left and, excuse me for my frustrations. There's just so much. I just want to hug all y'all. I just want to hug all y'all. That's really what I want to do, because the soul is crying out to be in its authentic form, to be in its true nature, to be in its true purpose, to experience life on the basis that it came here on this earth to experience life, and not with this trauma that's still weighing it down, not with these pains that are weighing it down, not with these circumstances, not with these patterns or conditions that have been passed to us from our family and from our life experiences or generationally. It's not here on earth to experience that. It's here to grow through that and expand and live in its authentic nature of what it came here to do. And the only way to do that is to be self-aware. The only way to do that is to be self-aware, Leo. Tell me more from my Leos. Also, too, if you have plants, take care of your plants this month. If you don't have plants in your home, buy plants if you can. Preferably get real, live, authentic plants. Please. And I mean that because there's something about being able to grow something from nothing, just like you're having to do, just like you had to do, grow something from nothing, and being able to actually do that in reality, right? And being actually able to see the effort that you put into taking care of a plant, bringing life. And also it increases certain chemicals within the body to produce a better mood. You need that. You need that. Page of Swords is here. Two of Pentacles, Page of Earth. Okay, I got it. This month is about being on alert. I think I talked about that too. You got this in your love reading for the month. You're on alert. You're absolutely on alert. And that's great. But what I am going to have to ask you to do, Leo, is using this sense of alertness that you have in the month of December. I don't know what's triggering this for you, why you feel like you have to not necessarily be on guard. That's different. But I mean, be alert, be very cautious, and be very observant of your surroundings. I don't know what's stemming from that or what's causing that to happen. But I'm going to ask you to take that energy inward. Why are you so on alert? Self-awareness. Why are you so observant? Why are you so cautious? Why are you on the lookout intensely this month? What's stemming from that? It could be a work situation, a family situation, a love situation. Really looking at what's stemming from that. Let's get to the root. Because whatever this energy is isn't in alignment with the soul's true nature, your soul's true nature. Your soul's true nature doesn't want to be on alert. The soul's true nature doesn't want to be cautious or be on, I don't want to say on guard, but being in a place of there could be imminent danger or something could happen or this may happen or I got these circumstances going on, or even if it's within oneself. The soul right now, and I don't know why I'm just needing to speak to your soul, but that's what I'm just being called to do, Leo. That's what I'm just being called to do. Your soul, the equilibrium within, will be tested this month if it's not being tested right now. But it's like there's a light within you that's trying to guide you, that's trying to guide the soul, but there's this other part of you, again, when we go back to self-awareness, that may not be seeing certain things within ourselves that's causing this imbalance. I know I've been talking a lot in your readings about purpose and vision and things of that nature, but this feels like until you can be self-aware of certain things in your life, within yourself, circumstances, or within yourself, there's always going to be a blockage with the soul being able to fly free and roam and live in its authentic truth in this lifetime. And that's all it's craving for right now. In the month of December, it's asking you to please align me, Leo, with my true nature, with my true oneness, with my true well-being, with my true sense of authentic nature. Hopefully I didn't lose some of y'all. I just heard I am, I can, I will. I am, I can, I will. See, Leo, this is such an interesting energy here for me. Because it's not something that I normally, I do get these kind of energies when I normally do your readings. But there's a need of working on yourself, bringing the focus back on you and what you want out of your life. And doing more of the things you used to enjoy, or that if you changed in regards to what you enjoyed, starting to find out what those things are. But you got it. There's a sense of a lack of wholeness. Not to say, now before y'all drop off and be like, girl, what you talking about? I'm not saying that, Leo, you're not whole. But wholeness is a state of being. Right? So you may feel whole because you got your job and you're accomplished, or you got your home, or you got your family, or whatever aspect to you that you feel accomplished in, whatever that may be, if that. But I mean wholeness in the full sense and state of well-being. That's what I'm talking about here. Not only feeling whole, whether you have what you wanted to accomplish or you don't, no matter what your circumstances, you are unmoved and unshook. There we go. I can't even talk. You're unshook, right? You can't be shaken because you are whole within. Your soul is whole within. And this month is asking you to align yourself with wholeness. And it requires self-awareness and doing the dirty work and looking at the BS or the stuff that we contribute to people or connections or situations or our own self-imposed destructive patterns and habits that we don't tend to look at, or we may not know on an unconscious level that we show up as. All of us, I don't care if you're a healer, a tarot reader, an energy, I don't care. We all have our shortcomings, and there's a need to look at this month. May I have another card for my Leo spirit? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Intention. Lacking personal direction begets confusion and life as a pawn to someone else's game of chess. It all comes full circle here. To even find our direction and where we're going in this month of December, Leo, we have to be aware of what's a hindrance from us going in the direction that we want to go in the month of December. What's the hindrance for you? Whether it's within yourself or externally, what's the hindrance for you? And how do we resolve that? How do we resolve that so that way we're not a pawn in the chess game of life or in somebody else's chess game? How do we honestly resolve that? And it takes, and that's why I'm so thankful. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Now I understand why I got that message before I even turned on this camera. Because it all comes back to self-awareness for you, Leo. Aware of oneself and aware externally. Wholeness, peace, and bring it forward so that way the soul can live in its authentic truth and you can live a life of wholeness whether you have everything you want or you have a lack of everything you need. You're still whole. Do the work, Leo. Whew. Okay. Before I go, because I can feel the emotion starting to shake up, and I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Let me pull a card for you on advice, Leo. Advice from my Leos. Thank you. Healing energy. Clear, cancel, and release is on the bottom. Yeah. So, Spirit, your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, whoever it is that you need to call on, talk to, speak to, pray to, they are all there at your service to send you healing energy and to help you through this transitional period in your life. They're all there to help you with guiding your soul's way, with guiding you towards your soul's journey, so that way you can live in your most authentic truth to have the most fulfilling life you can have, especially in 2022. But to have the most fulfilling and authentic life you can in 2022, this blockage here needs to be reviewed. This needs to be assessed. And trust me, this isn't a 1-month process. For some people, this will take a lifetime to become self-aware fully. And I'm not saying for all of you it will take a lifetime, but I'm saying the sooner you realize and start to take accountability for yourself, to have that self-awareness within oneself, the quicker you can start to sort through the areas that are blocking you from living in your authentic truth and allowing that spotlight that Spirit gave you from the beginning, that you were already preordained with, being able to use that spotlight to not only lead yourself, but to lead others, to live your most authentic truth in this lifetime. So do what it is you need to do. Establish routine if you got to. Establish a meditation practice or a affirmation journal, or just journal in general, whatever it is that you need to do to start moving towards this healing energy, to also allow your spirit team, whoever you call on to assist in this healing energy, do so, Leo. But in the meantime, I send you my love. I always send you my light. I always send you my blessings. I always send you my care, protection. I love you. You be safe. You take care of yourself. You get your water, eat well, okay? Look after your health. I love you guys to pieces, and I'm going to let you go here. Just keep in mind this one thing: your greatest strength that you could ever have in this lifetime is self-awareness. I love you.